today we're going to talk about my Whole30 that I did last month. I started it in the beginning of January, and I didn't start it for like New Year's or resolutions or to lose weight or any of that kind of stuff. I did it purely because I wanted it to help me heal my body. So first, what a Whole30 is where it's basically like a fancy term for an elimination diet. So you eliminate all these things, and the list is really shorter of like what you can eat as opposed to what you can't. So we'll just go over what you can eat. So you can eat animal protein, eggs, nuts and seeds, fruit, vegetables, some fat, like some oils and stuff. And that's about it. You know, you can't have any sugar, any alcohol, any beans or legumes, no rice, no nada, no nuts, none of that fun stuff. So you do that for 30 days, and then at the end of it, you're supposed to do a reintroduction where you put certain food groups back in for a day or two and kind of see how you respond. So that's what Whole30 is. And if you want more information on it or like some more tips and tricks, I'll link that on my blog below and you guys can check that out there. But I wanted to talk about like why I decided to do it. I figured out at the beginning of the year that I have a yeast overgrowth, and I'll definitely like go into more detail about that in another video because I'm still working on addressing that. But basically figured out the yeast overgrowth, and the first step in addressing it is eliminating all sugar. So for me it was like, well, no sugar, that's pretty much like doing a Whole30, so let's just do that, and that's pretty easy. So started that, and yeah, that was really it. It was to just try and address that problem that I was having. It wasn't anything like from an aesthetic point of view. It was just like, I just want to feel better. So anyways, we'll get into my Whole30 and you'll get to see how it goes. My Whole30, which starts today, so that's exciting. Josh, I thought he was gonna do it. Stop looking. I thought he was gonna do it, but he didn't know how intense it really is. Bought bread this morning, and I had to tell him like, can't have that even if it's gluten-free. And then I had to tell him you can't have oatmeal either, and he's just like, what am I gonna eat? Because he has toast and oatmeal every single day. So I told him, you may not be ready to commit to this, so he's just gonna minimize sugar as much as he can. But then when I cook, you know, it'll be Whole30. So here's my second meal of the day. Just having lettuce, shredded chicken from the rotisserie, tomatoes, snap peas, avocado, some pumpkin seeds, some hemp seeds. I'm using this salad dressing, which is Whole30 approved, which is good. So far, so good. I definitely say that like the first trick to having a successful Whole30, I would say, is to like clean out your fridge and get rid of anything that is not approved. So basically anything that has sugar really is kind of the easiest trick. So if it has sugar, it's got to go. Just wanted to do a day one recap. Feeling a little hungry. Definitely craving sugar and munchies, so hopefully tomorrow is a little bit easier. I might need to get more food because I underestimated how much I'm gonna need some snacks on hand. So that's all for day one. Hi guys, it's day 4 and I am tired. I'm at work, so I'm whispering, but here's my breakfast and my coffee. Today is day 6 of Whole30. I'm feeling tired, honestly. Excuse me. I was supposed to start Shark Week, as we call it in our house, today, I think, or tomorrow. So I'm sure that's part of why I'm tired. And then, you know, I'm definitely craving sugar still. I was hoping that would kind of go away, but I'm not having any sugar at all. So I wanted to show you guys, don't mind my dirty kitchen, but what kind of snacks I've been eating. These are from Chomps and they are Whole30 approved. These have been like a heaven sent for when I crave chips. They're definitely an acquired taste. I didn't like them the first time I tried them, but I wasn't on Whole30 then. So now that I'm on Whole30, I love these. Anytime I'm craving something salty, they definitely hit the spot. And then the other heaven sent has been this, where it's just basically flavored sparkling water. So there's no sugar. This really helps too when I'm just kind of like wanting something that's a treat, but you know, can't have many treats. The husband gets pizza.
Yeah, you should look at this. It took me...
Stop.
Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious?
Why would you do this to me?
Huh? Doing it for me.
But I mean, why would you be like, look at this? This is day 6, y'all. It's rough. At least I got my guac. Today's Saturday, in case you couldn't tell. So I decided I would just do the grocery shopping this morning. I'll show you everything that I bought. Just a ton of like produce and meat, and so hello. Today is day 11, so I'm gonna show you what I'm having and just have kind of a little powwow of how things are going. Hi, are you on Whole30 too? Cutie. He thinks he's gonna get a little bite if he does this, but you're not. So here's my lunch for today. It was supposed to be carrot noodles, but that failed, so I did do sweet potatoes, even though I was trying to stay away from them. I mean, they're Whole30, but I was trying to stay away from them personally. And then shredded chicken, pumpkin seeds, and then cashew Alfredo sauce. It's not my favorite, but it's food, so it'll do. I just wanted to kind of talk about like how it's been going and what's been happening since I've been on this a third of the way so far. So I have 19 days left to go, which doesn't sound too bad actually. That's doable. So I hope I've done the math right. The last few days were rough. Day 1 through 4 or 5 were relatively easy, and then like the last week has been really hard because I was PMSing. And like when I'm about to start my period, I am freaking hungry like all the time. My period was like 3 or 4 days late, which I was freaking out about. But I finally started this morning. The first 10 days of my Whole30 in reality, I was PMSing. So I've been a real joy to be around. You can just ask my husband how much fun I've been. Now I'm really excited to see how the rest of this goes because I don't have to deal with that. And I'm hoping it gets a little bit easier because I've just been really hungry. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Anyways, that's my day 11 update. I'm gonna eat my lunch now 'cause I'm starving as per usual, and I'll check back in. I don't know if I'm gonna update like every day. I kind of just do it when I remember and when I feel like there's something worth reporting back on. But the good thing is that I've really been finding a lot of good recipes, because I was kind of like hitting a wall with cooking. So doing this has forced me to really get creative again and come up with some new stuff. And so I'll share some of what I found, like, because some recipes have been awesome and some not so much. So I'll save you the time if you want some recipes, if you want to do a Whole30. But yeah, 1/3 of the way, less than 1/3 or more. Jeez, that's enough for now. So I totally underestimated how long this video is going to be. So I decided that I'm going to do 2 parts. So we're going to do days 1 through 11, I believe is where I cut it off at. And then we'll do days 12 through 30 on the second one, because as I got towards the end, I just kind of forgot to film and stuff, and it was just like, nah, whatever. So anyways, that'll be all for this one, and then I will upload the rest of the part 2 to this in a few days. So I'm going to try and get as much done tonight as I can, but if not, I will have it up before this weekend, and then we will be all done with Whole30. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a few days.